This is Ryan Abraham, Dan Weber, USCFootball.com. Instant analysis from summer workout number 1 for the USC Trojans, getting ready for fall camp, and of course the 2014 season. We got to see most of the players out here today, Dan.
Yeah, we did, and you're only going to get to talk to me, unfortunately. The new rule is can't talk to them until after June, but we did, by count, about 68 it looked like here today. A few guys not here, Andre Walker, Lamar Dawson, Soma Vanuku weren't here, but most of the guys, Randall Telfer, guys that had something, at the end of spring. But we did get to see Stephen Mitchell back, and he made one big-time cut. We got to see George Farmer, Justin Davis running like you really wouldn't have known that he had any issues at all. So got to see most everybody. Max Brown, didn't know if he was under the weather or not. He threw the ball a little bit, but mostly he was kind of a sideline quarterback offensive coach with arranging all the signal boards and what have you.
And we got to see a lot of the skill guys. Some of these workouts we've seen before. Didn't have a lot of receivers, didn't have a lot of running backs. Looked like all the running backs, or most of them, were out here. DJ Morgan you got to see Trey Madden. You mentioned Justin Davis, and Buck Allen, I think, he just really looked impressive.
Yeah, I mean, their best play might be the check off and dump off to Buck and just watch him run. I mean, if anything, it's hard to say, but he looks faster. I mean, he caught everything, and he just made, one play after another. He's just really impressive.
For as far as the defense goes, defensive lineman Leonard Williams looked really impressive out there. We didn't get to see him much in the spring. A lot of people, we talked about this before, a lot of people have him as the potential number 1 pick, one of the top players in the country, and this defensive front looks like it could be really special. Yeah,
and Clyde Pilon keeps showing up every day. He completed a pass back to Cody Kessler, who scrambled with it on a real explosive bat down by Clyde. Leonard almost had a pick 6. When you look at the 7 of them, they're just lining up, and you see, Delvon Simmons, Antoine Woods is really taking a leading role again. He's kind of the leader of the pack, and Greg Townsend looks, as good as we've ever seen him. And you put J.R. Tavai in that group, and Kenny Bigelow. That's a lot of defensive linemen.
They're very impressive looking guys, and some freshmen, a lot of freshmen actually here today. No Adoree Jackson, no Juju Smith, a couple of the 5-star guys weren't here. I know like John Plattenberg, who's from Texas, wasn't around, but a lot of the local kids were out here working out.
Right, and you can't take your eyes off Vianney, Talamavio, but they had him at center a little bit, and working with Max Turk, and kind of going over the calls and things like that. What you notice, he probably needs to lose some weight, but man, he's an impressive physical kid. I mean, long arms and, taped up. He's got his wrists and his fingers taped up, and he just, really impressive arms and feet, and just looks like a force. He looked kind of like a Mike Patterson if he would be playing offense. Yeah. But just hard to take your eyes off him. He just looks like, boy, this is impressive. This is an impressive kid physically.
All right, we'll keep sticking with USCFootball.com. We'll be at all these summer workouts. Can't talk to the players yet. We will be, starting July, we'll be able to, but Dan and I will give you the analysis. We got photos, videos, check it all out on USCFootball.com.